But you know what's not going to be a mess? Hopefully, this team next season. So, so of course, Bill recently was on NFL. It was on not NFL, but Game Day with Pat McAfee, Nick Saban, and all that. And they went and asked him like, how does he feel after his first year being a college coach, and where does he think the team is going? He goes and says,
Jordan doesn't love it.
To be honest, he was actually quite upbeat, to be real with you.
I'm so happy.
I'm just happy I've ever been. So he goes on to say, it was great working with a lot of the young players. I saw a lot of improvement, both off the field and their training, conditioning, strength, explosion, all of that. And then on the field in terms of their technique, communication, and so forth. We really didn't have a recruiting class last year. A lot of new players, 70 new players to start the season. This year we'll be in a much better shape in terms of having some continuity and building forward through spring ball. I'm excited about that, which I don't disagree, because there wasn't really, because you came in between recruiting classes. The classes you had was already coming in, really.
No, I'm not giving them that pass. They knew it was a.
No, I'm not done yet. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Now, we all know how crap of a job you did in the transfer portal, because the excuse of, we got in there late, we're not passing off. We're not letting you get a pass with that, because you knew you were there long enough to know that you had to put that the portal was open and y'all needed to start looking for people. You didn't. We also knew that you had a GM that is crap at negotiating or really tries to strong arm and screw stuff up. He did that for you. Luckily enough, this year, it looks like the strategy changed up a little bit this year. I would think overall, he needs to win 8 games next year, and UNC needs to move on.
I'm gonna give him 500. I'll give him 500, which is probably 8.
I'll give him be over 500.
He has to be over 5. He has to be over 5.
He needs to be over 5.
And that's not including a bowl game. I'm putting that out there now. Has to be over 500, non-bowl game included.
I'll say, yeah, he needs to be at minimum 500. If he's not at minimum 500 this year,
7 and 5, 7 and 5.
I'll say 6 and 6.
If we going over 500, he's got to go 7 and 5. He got 4. He got 4 wins last year. So
yeah, I mean, he can improve 3 wins this year.
So yeah,
because he did bring. Because think about it, because like I said, you brought in veteran quarterbacks that have fit. You brought in Bobby Petrino. You got some new offensive linemen that actually got some scruff up, that got some legitimate experience.
Big scruff.
You brought in some talent that I think as a whole was better than the class of talent you had last year, transfer portal wise. Because sure, there was definitely some great highlights in the portal from last year. Kamori House, Thaddeus Dixon, Simpson and all those guys. Like you had some real good highlights. But I think this year, as an overall group, it's a 6 and 6 isn't progress to me. Fair enough. 7. So we'll all agree 7 and 5.
He said 6 and 6 ain't it.
Hey, listen, and I'm not even going to argue with you. 6 and 7 and 5 it is. Because I think you can find 3 games.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, they got 12. So 7 and 5. You got TCU, East Tennessee State, Notre Dame at home, UConn, Clemson, Duke, Louisville, Miami, NC State, Syracuse, Pitt, and Virginia. And if I'm looking at it right now, East Tennessee's should be a win. UConn should be a win. Clemson, the way they've been going, should be a win.
Tell you the truth, UConn's going to be sneaky. Because remember, UConn actually qualified for a bowl game. And I think they won it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. At games I think they could win off rip. East Tennessee, UConn, Clemson. If Mensa's gone, you should be able to beat Duke. Louisville, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Syracuse, 6, and Pitt, 7. After that, like Virginia, NC State, flipping Notre Dame, TCU, those are the ones up in the air. But yeah, you definitely should get 7 and 5 is my minimum. 7 and 5 is my minimum. Like I ain't
7
taking
and 5.
less than that.
7-5 is the bar because, like I said, you brought in better quarterbacks. Nothing against Gio, but you have a much better offensive coordinator than what you had before. And if Bobby Petrino can't turn your offense around, then you have a bigger problem than Bobby Petrino. Because Petrino ain't your issue.
Did TCU lose their quarterback? I'm curious now.
Yes, they did. Hoover, yeah, he transferred.
I mean, but they also just got a Harvard guy to come in.
Harvard though.
Hey, the man had 52 passing TDs and 6,000 passing yards.
But in the Ivy League though,
the man had 52 passing TDs. Hey, listen, that's more comp than what you get down in D2.
In the Ivy League though,
listen. The Ivy League used to win championships. It might have been back in the 1930s. They used to win championships. That might have been 100 years ago. Listen, that might have been 100 years ago, but they was winning titles back then, boy. Back when we wasn't even a thought. When our parents weren't thoughts.
Jaden Craig. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he looks like if I say the wrong thing, he might sue me.
Hold up. I'm gonna see if what you're thinking, what I was thinking. Hold up.
I saw it on 24/7.
I saw it on ESPN.com. Gotcha.
Yeah, he looked like he would take me to court, win 4 times over, and I'm like, I didn't even do nothing.
Listen, he from Montclair, New Jersey. You gonna let a man from New Jersey beat you?
I mean, a Harvard man from New Jersey, probably.
Like, he said he lived in New Jersey and he went to Harvard. Listen,
and he went to Harvard. Like, hey, I mean, I'm not even.
Hey, listen, the School of Hard Knocks with the street smart, with the book smarts. You never know.
And he's Harvard's all-time leading passer in touchdown passes and yards.
Here's the thing, though. To use your logic, Harvard though,
Ivy League though. I mean, I'm still holding that logic. I ain't letting that go.
I bet you. I bet you aren't, sir. I am.
Listen, at this point, I gotta stand 10 toes down. Ain't that like what?
I'm not surprised. You know who needs to stand 10 toes down somewhere else?
Freddie Kitchens.
Mm-hmm.
And tell you, he didn't even stand 10 toes down over there. He's volunteering.
Ew. I didn't. Yep. You just included that. I didn't even. That's how I know you included that. Like at the last minute, I didn't even see it. I didn't even have a thing for it.
Hey, but I was like, I ain't even a thing in here for it. But yeah, Freddie Kitchens is joining Clemson's staff in a voluntary role. So, yeah, that's about right. So surprisingly enough, apparently Freddie Kitchens and Dabo Swinney actually have like a similar connection somewhere. So Dabo Swinney, and you remember, don't drink nothing before I get to Dabo Swinney was an assistant at Alabama when Freddie Kitchens was the starting quarterback in Alabama in 1994.
The fact that I was 1 when this was going down.
So surprised, like, listen, if you think you were shocked and appalled, I was like, what? 1, I didn't even know Dabo Swinney was that old.
I sure as hell didn't.
I didn't know that, but I didn't know he was up there that high. Because yeah, he said he was a graduate assistant at Alabama in the late 1990s when Kitchens was a team starting quarterback. So this is from 1999. So Kitchens worked in college football from 99 to 2005 before working in the NFL from 06 to 21.
Well, Freddie, Hope you do well down there. Way better than you did here because you were heart garbage here.
So, but you know what's wild about this though? Apparently, Clemson and Dabo do this pretty regularly. So they bring in former assistants and coaches and stuff in volunteer coaching roles or volunteer assistant roles every year. Last year, it was ECU's former coach Mike Houston and Lonnie Galloway, which was our former wide receivers coach.
So they just take the fired coaches and be like, "Hey, you want to volunteer?"
He's like, "Hey, you need a job?
You're not paid. Internship?"
He's like, "Internship? Need to add something to that resume? We got you."